Colorado is well known for cities such as Denver, Boulder, Aspen, but today I'm going to be visiting the best cafe in the third-ranked All-American city in the U.S., La Vita Bella in Longmont, Colorado. I'll be doing a wine tasting as I interviewed Todd, the owner of the cafe. Oh, really? You don't want to get us too
We will
too
never
drunk,
over pour or under pour a glass of wine again.
Are we supposed to spit or swallow?
Oh, this is
That's gonna be on me. Todd is the owner of La Vita Bella. Is that how you say it, by the way?
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
The good life.
The Good Life, right? And it was really interesting how I met him. Actually, I called in to get the hours. We went on a crazy long chat about Greek philosophy, about community, how to build a business. Here behind us is Tony. He's going to be helping us with wine tasting. Welcome, guys. Todd, how did you get inspired to create such a cool cafe here in Longmont?
Well, you have a dream, right?
Yeah, right?
Well, we have dreams and cocktails.
Nice.
Out there. It is. It's a very idealistic dream of community and how to bring them together. So we just figured, what can we do that can be a community space for everyone that's inspiring and makes people just feel like, hey, whatever's going on in the world, let's just enjoy life. Let's enhance this moment with just some good food, good drink, good ambiance.
Nice.
And the people that are here that make that, not just the staff, but the people that come here. They're coming here because they want to just feel good about life. So that's what we were trying to do. It's like how to do that is get the community to own it in a way.
Nice.
Get them to say, this is my place, not mine, our place. And everybody has that ownership in here that's like, it's my jam down there or whatever.
It's like a social, cultural ownership, right?
That's right.
So what are we tasting here, Tony? What's going on with...
Just a little bit of Vita Bella Pinot Noir. We're going to keep a pretty small wine list here.
Okay.
And our focus is going to be biodynamics and sustainability.
Nice.
I care very much about the environment and all that it can provide for us going forward. So
Absolutely.
that's what we're doing.
Where's it from, by the way?
Chemistry, Willamette Valley Pinot Noir. I'm a big fan of Willamette Valley just because they care so much about the soil.
How long have you guys been around for the cafe?
We were, December 8th, 2018 was our first day that we opened.
So you've done a lot of stuff in those years.
A lot. Yeah, we was actually originally La Vita Bella was a coffee house next door, like a small little coffee shop.
Okay.
But it was a community place. It was passed on. We used to do homeless breakfast for the homeless, like community breakfast every Sunday, and it carried over from each owner. The idea was to have, you can have an espresso, you know what I mean, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but you know, it's 8 o'clock
It's
in the
very
morning,
European, man. I mean,
and you want a wine, you got off the night shift, and you know, or whatever. I don't know what happened in your day, but maybe you just want to have a cocktail. We have live music every night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and on Sundays we do a brunch now. We started.
Oh, brunch?
And,
Sunday brunch?
Yep, and we do jazz, alternate jazz and orchestra, and we work with Longmont Symphony, which is the main orchestra here, and they do like a quartet, and it's so cool because here you're enjoying Sunday outside, and you're hearing Mozart playing 15 feet away.
Really?
Followed up by Cyndi Lauper cover. Great, yeah. So people enjoy themselves. It's a good vibe. It's getting outdoors. People that are driving by see music.
Yeah.
Just kind of returning to some bit of normalcy is making them feel normal again. And I think that's so important is how we can get our ship back to those healthier states. Seeing people, you know, enjoying life and the moment, right? So how do you do that? Come out, listen to music, don't stay home. If you feel unsafe, you know, you have your mask, but being outdoors,
That's
it's
very
pretty
safe.
safe, I feel personally.
I agree. Yeah.
And we have 6 feet distancing, and actually we spray every table down, so as soon as someone gets up, it's folded, and then we do all the spraying. So we were on top of it, and we're doing.
And you spray people with wine, right?
Yeah.
Champagne. Sometimes.
Disinfectant.
It's alcohol, right?
Yeah, it's not a joke. You know, I think from my wine tours, what I've done is it's really interesting because at the end of the tour, usually people are a little tipsy. You get to know them pretty well. I want to get to know you guys pretty well as well. I have a question for you because you seem very philosophical. So when it comes to a life lesson, if you were to give a life lesson to your younger self, what would that be?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That's too
Sure,
general,
yeah.
huh? You're like relationships.
I mean, you know, the whole thing is don't stress.
Don't stress.
Don't stress about it.
Yeah.
Life is always going to be challenging. There's always going to be, you know, playing the downsides of things, right?
Right,
The
right.
positives are easy to deal with and live, right?
Of course, yeah.
But, you know, the disappointments and what people may feel betrayals and things that really make us harden and retract
Yeah.
as a human being.
Right, close up.
The stress comes from fear, right?
Yeah.
Fear of losing, fear of what we had, and control. A lot of times we feel like if we can control things more, then things are safer. A lot of times it gets down to the safety, security too, as human beings.
Yeah.
And I think that if we just live without that stress and going, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And I didn't say live recklessly,
Of course,
but
yeah.
I think if we just didn't, if I didn't carry that,
Yeah.
my life would be a million times more awesome.
Yeah.
And the people that you attract are going to be more positive. They're like, what's up with that person? Why do they
well,
not
that's-
stress?
That was
It's
a
like,
huge contributing factor to me coming and working here, by the way. Just overall energy of
Really?
positivity. And
So what is this, by the way?
nothing, I mean, just a little Pinot Grigio from Alto Adige. Alto Adige is one of my favorite regions in the world.
Oh, really?
Northern Italy, delicious, right? I mean,
Yeah. Very good. So Todd, how do you stay centered yourself? Just not putting your energy
well,
out,
you know, it's
out there.
interesting. Meditation, when I'm really doing it, it's great. The funny thing is today, the daily OM was, you need to slow down. Way down.
Here we are.
And then I just said,
Yeah, right.
you know what? And that's exactly right. So
Yeah.
it's again, I'm growing through this every day. This whole thing is making me a better person.
Yeah.
And I know there's stresses that are sometimes it's tough. It's really, really difficult. Human being, not that kind of person that's like, like I said, I
Yeah.
wish I didn't stress. I didn't say that I handle that.
Yeah.
But there's certain things you can do, and I think meditation, having some time to yourself.
Tony, what about you, man?
yeah, right?
Drink up, man. If you're having trouble thinking
Well,
about
started.
it, it's because you're censoring it. You're filtering it. Like,
Do
I
it
was
like a movie.
putting less pressure. I mean, my 20s were a mess, really, but
Yeah.
it was like the weight of the world was like stress, and it was societal pressure. Like I was worried about what I should be doing based on other people's
approval, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I turned 30, and a lot of that went away. So if I could have done that a little earlier, I definitely would have done that. Yeah, for sure. Something that I am always focusing on is just being a little bit better every day. And I feel like I always talk about stacking bricks, something I'm constantly talking about with Todd. It's like,
Oh, really?
We're just gonna keep stacking these little bricks. And if every day we keep stacking more bricks, like
Dude, that's so
today
true.
I brought in these, now
Yeah.
we will always have the exact pour. It's one little brick.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna keep stacking these little bricks. And one day you're gonna look and you're gonna be like, well, I'll be.
Who do you work with for the most part for coffee?
Ampersand, they're the bee's knees.
Nice.
At least we feel in this whole area. I mean, it's top shelf coffee.
Yeah.
It's not just fair trade. It's a women coalition of farmers that own. They work with the farms directly. There's just a lot of care and love in those relationships and what they put into the coffee. So that's another
It's
thing.
great coffee.
And that's like what we talked about with the wine, why bringing Tony in with all organic. It's like our chai, Sherpa chai is all organic. It is the best chai in the country. I mean, we're not talking about like the best locally. We're talking about the best that are competing right now on a national level. Team up with these farmers that are working with that. But I do think it all has to do with connecting with the food, with the land, and getting back to those basic things that
Love it.
were around for thousands of years that we just lost our ways over profits, we feel.
Yeah.
And it's just deteriorating our health mentally, physically, and it disconnects us from everything in the world. This is life. Life is crazy. We all know it, and we want to have a place where we can enjoy it. So whatever you do, whatever makes you happy in life, live it. Don't be afraid, and be around other people is a good thing, by the way. And once we get through this, we're going to be back to that gathering space, but create your own gathering spaces. Make sure music, art, high quality food and drink should be a part of your life. Find that balance. And we've encouraged meditation, Tai Chi, yoga. We would definitely want to bring more of that balance. So find that balance that's right for you. And just like I said, live it. Spread that good energy around, and it'll be a better place for all of us.
If they wanted to come see you guys, what's the address?
We're here located right in the heart of downtown Longmont, one of the most thriving towns in all of America, number 3 All-American city for 2 of 3 years, number 1 financial boom town in 2020. So we are really growing, and obviously right now everybody's struggling, so we all have that, but the town has a lot of, we'll say, grit and toughness, and we're going to get through this, and it's going to be we'll be better from it, we'll be stronger. So again, right now, just try to get out, try to live, and come down to 471 Main Street. It's by 5th and Main, and it's a great place. It's a great town. It's got a lot of great shops, and check out also all the places in town, and like I said, experience all of Longmont. So love to see you. Can't wait to have some wine with you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.